going on YouTube? All right, just got done talking to Chris. He's parked behind me, and he's going to get a load, head back to the house. My load picks up late tonight, first thing in the morning, so I'll get it in the morning. I could try to go get it tonight, but then, you know, I'd have a hard time finding a parking spot. So let's talk about this trucking business. Now, there's still a lot of new guys coming in, and this is mainly for them. A lot of guys that come from the company side. You need to treat this like a business. Well, it is your business. You need to treat it like a business. A lot of guys don't know their cost per mile. You need to know your cost per mile before you even get in the business, which is all the cost that truck's going to be, plus your home expenses. Figure out your cost per mile. That way you know what to pick when you're looking at the board. So, because if you have, let's say 90 cents a mile is what the truck's going to cost you, everything added in, but you got home expenses, let's say 20 cents, that's $1.10. But if you don't add that 20 cents in, you haul around loads for $1, $1.05, eventually you're going to run out of money. And then you're going to get mad, you're not going to be able to pay your bills, and then you're going to blame the company. It's not the company's fault. It's always the driver's fault if you don't make it on this program. Look in the mirror. The person looking back at you, that's the one that's at fault. Because you're everything in this program. You're the load planner, you're the dispatcher, you're the freight picker, you're the driver. So you need to learn all of those skills. And if you're short on one of those skills, you need to try to perfect it as you go along and get better at it. So know your cost per mile. Now, some people write it down on paper. I use a program. A lot of my friends over here use the same program I use. You use the tools to do the job. So, because a lot of guys, you'll ask them, they don't know. They don't know what the truck costs. They don't know their cost per mile. They don't know anything. All they know is, man, I got to run all these miles, run with my hair on fire, because I want to make a $1,200 check, or I make an $1,800 check, or I make an $800 check. And all they care about is that check that they get, not knowing if they're even profitable. They could be not profitable for a few years, then find out when their truck breaks they have no money to fix it, and then they're out of business because they don't know their running cost. So, when they're running high speed everywhere they go, running like crazy, I got to get this one extra running, that'll be great. When it all boils down to it, they might only made $50 extra on a $500 run because they spent it all in fuel for running so fast instead of slowing down, taking it easy. The more you rush in this business, the more likely you are to have something happen. And we never want something to happen because the outcome is usually not good. And so learn all the aspects of the business. Learn your freight lanes, right? Learn your freight lanes. You're on a percentage basis now on this program. If you're with a company that's a mileage program, you're getting dispatched, you have no control. So you're left to what they give you and do to you. So in that aspect of it, yes, you could blame that company if you don't make it, because if they're not running you and you're available to run, you want to run, then that's their fault. But see, if you're in a business and you're not making it, and they're not doing that, then you leave and you find somewhere to partner up with to get your business profitable. All right, so when you're on a percentage program, it's not all about the miles, okay? You might do 4,000 miles in a week, 3,800, 4,000, running like crazy, and a guy running 2,000 miles might beat you on money at the bottom line. He's taking more home because he's got less miles, more money, the load's paid better, less fuel, less maintenance, less wear and tear. So there's a lot of things in this moving parts in this system. So the quicker you can perfect it, the more profitable you'll be. For example, you know, I've been here, it's Thursday, I've been here for a little while. I'm gonna get ready to cook dinner. I don't know if I'll do a video on that or not, but I was looking at the load board, and I like watching certain loads. You know, I'm watching this load, and I keep hitting details because I want to see who takes this load. And I see a guy that takes the load, and he takes it, and he's 120 miles away. The load only pays $1.19. It's not a very good load. It's drop and hook, and it says 350 something miles on the load, but it's actually close to 385. So when you add it all up, he's over 500 miles. He's less than 80 cents a mile for it. He's not going to make no money on it, so it doesn't make any sense, but he did it anyway. And here comes Chris, so we're going to say hi to Chris for a second. All right, Chris, huh?
Is it ready?
No, I didn't call. Got you on YouTube, though.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's Chris.
Hey, what's up?
All right. All right, man, you going home then?
No, I'm gonna grab this, after I deliver this tractor supply, I got another little one that goes from, just south of Dayton there back to Hamilton.
All right.
It's 90 miles for $300.
All right, man, nice talking to you.
Good talking to you,
Yep.
Take care.
See ya. All right, so that was Chris. So, anyway, where were we at? Lost train of thought. There we go. So, oh, the 80 cent a mile, right? So then he's down below, this guy's down below 80 cent a mile, guy or woman, or, you know, person, which isn't a very good business decision because, you know, see, that's another thing. A lot of guys, all they want to do is haul drop and hook, or they only want to run a certain customer, and they're losing a lot of money doing that because where they came from, within 120 miles, there's a lot better loads going over to the same area. But yeah, it might be a live unload, but if it pays extra $200 or $300, I'd rather make the extra $200 or $300. So, you know, don't be doing the same loads over and over just because you like that customer. It's a business, you know? So, Chris is rolling on out. All right, so, you know, you want to maximize your profit, and running for that 80 cents like that person's not maximizing their profit. Some people say, well, you know, maybe he took it to go home. Yeah, but there's other loads. That's what I'm saying. There's other loads right there that do the same thing, but pay more money. So it doesn't make a good business sense. But it's choice program, so that's their choice. But that's where I'm going with it. You get those individuals that will blame them not making it on the company, or they didn't have the freighter, they didn't have this, the freight didn't pay good. Well, you're the ones choosing where you go and what you're hauling. So the only one you can blame is yourself. So that's it for this this video. TK, he's getting his truck up there. He's in John's class this week, and John does a really good job up there in Green Bay, getting these guys ready to go. It's a lot of work, you know, and some people you got to work a lot with to get them to understand the concept. Let me roll this window up. This guy's coming in fast, but and I hate people pulling the spots that fast. There's no reason to pull up there that fast. All you can do is just have something happen, you know. If he's a little further over, he could have hit the mirror. You wouldn't have time to stop. But, oh well. It is what it is in this business. It's getting worse every day. The drivers out here, everybody knows it. You see it. There's no camaraderie anymore. It's more of an, you know, it's all about me concept type of thing. It's not like the old days when, you know, you'd stop and help people, and people would get out and actually help people. Slide tandems and, you know, help them get their weights right. You hardly see that anymore. I wish that would come back. We need to help each other, you know, and get the respect back in this business that actually needs to be there. But, all right, anyway, TK, you know, if you see this video before you get out of the class this week, give me a call. We'll get you back to New York. and I seen a few loads on there that'll work for you. And so we'll talk to everybody later, and everybody be safe out there. Winter's right around the corner. See ya.